ZZ Top, yeah, stroke the beer, go, go, Need Roger to get into it. You gotta use the bass tonight. Don't do it. It's practically Roger. Got a friend up there. Is that filming?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
No. It's going, I get this off.
Alright, this is gonna be going on. Is it really filming? Alright, is it on? Is this on? Are we using this?
No.
Can you hear that?
Never alone.
Never without you. Fully grown. Never without you. Johnny told us all just what did he? On your own, he's watching you. Roger's on the bass guitar. The band won't go very far. We're not made up of stars. Heck, we think you're all from Mars. And Johnny told us all just what we ought to do. Well, we wish we had a drummer, a guitar player, or a singer too. But what we got is what we got, and that is not a lot, because we all really got low expectations when it comes to our, well, we kind of had it going there for a second, Roger. Warm up, yeah.
Yes. 1, 2.
Stroke the beard, stroke, stroke, stroke the beard, stroke, stroke. Some people never even had one, so they don't know what comes with fun. Do, 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 do. All the ladies, they think they're all not so nice. But when you got a man who's got one, you gotta think twice. So stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke. Have you ever seen a man like Charlie Sheen should cover his face for the rest of our days? He could use a beard, he could use two. But you take your fingers and you run them through when you stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke. You twirl the fingers around in it. Willie Nelson had one and he liked it. Some people think they're kind of raw. But other things, well, there really, you know what I wanted to say with that one, so you stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke. So when you got some hairy face, and you're looking like you're out of place, well, don't you worry when you turn around. They can't tell the smile from frown. Stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke, stroke the beard. Stroke, stroke. If we're in a fan before this song, then you probably turn us on long. I go for now, but we hope you say, Jimmy and Roger, spanky holiday. Not too bad, Roger, for a first take on that one.
Not bad.
Thank you all for coming today. I want to talk to you a little bit about low expectations. Now, I did not mean to sound like Casey Kasem right there, but here we go. So, some of you may have heard a rumor going around that expectations are becoming lower. Well, I'm Jimmy, this is Roger. We don't know how to play the instruments. We have no drummer. We have the microphone on though. Our songs aren't very good. That's all right. Well, what we want to do just for a second is we want to talk to you a little bit about low expectations. So, my name is Jimmy Williamson. Yes, I am the same Jimmy Williamson who did present last year or was recognized in 2009, Eastern Maine, Central, South kind of Calais area gas station attendant of the year. We call ourselves a petroleum analyst, but I'll be honest with you, I've dropped the title. I just want to tell you a quick story about that. In the beginnings of low expectations, well, this is what happened. See, I used to really try hard, old school, you know, check the gas, the dipstick, check the windows, wash them. People would be upset because instead of $40, you might have $40.02. Missed it. Sorry about that one. What do you expect from a gas station attendant for crying out loud, right? Brothers and sisters. So what I started to do, and this is where it really started to come together, is these same people would come in, and I wouldn't do all that other stuff. I said, heck with it. I'll just concentrate on hitting the right dollar number. And the funny thing is, people seem much happier with the simple fact that I hit the dollar number. Low expectations. Now a funny thing happened is I decided, well, okay, well I'm hitting this, I'm pressing, I kind of made it fun, so let's get to the back seat, hey, watch this, boop, yeah, we got it, man, like I'm something else. I did get recognized, not the brag. Well, so then I do stuff like, hey, while that's going on, would you like me to check the oil? Most people will say no, they don't want the gas station attendant touching the cars. They'll say, great, at least I offered, but I still don't have to do anything. But now I'm starting to see the very low expectations of me just hitting the dollar. Everybody see where I'm going with this, so the more I offer, the more I get turned down, the more I understand that I don't need much of anything. That's where it all started. So let me ask you a quick question. How many of you out there in the audience, let me see all you out there, yeah, all right, thanks for coming. How many of you have really just thought to yourself, got really excited about something that was coming up, and then when the event actually came, it was kind of like a letdown, right? Let me ask you this, how many of you ever gone somewhere with a friend, a family member, husband, wife, whoever, not really understanding fully why you're even going? And you come out of it thinking, wow, that was awesome. Let me ask you, which feeling did you like better? Me too. Low expectations. One more question, then I'm going to let you off the hook for a minute. Have you ever tried to impress anybody? That's hard, right? It's hard. And what usually ends up happening? Two people end up disappointed. Roger and whoever he's trying to impress. Now let me ask you a question, Roger. Have you ever tried to all disappoint anybody?
No.
Yeah, That's the wrong answer. Nice job. All right, so if you go out there and try this, just try it one time. Be honest with people and say, hey, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You just asked me to do something. I'm just going to thoroughly disappoint you, okay? Well, now the expectation is set. You're thoroughly going to disappoint. That's easy, right? I'll be honest with you, I'm a fantastic plan C. I'm the good-looking guy in a room full of people that are uglier than I am. 20, pounds a day. We got low expectations. Sitting on a beach in a pile of snow.
We got low expectations.
Bringing some more pounders, we need more PPI. Hurry, 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 before we go too far. Never knew the lyrics and we think you're off our minds. Oh no.
No.
20, pounders a day.
We got low expectations.
Sitting on a beach in a pile of snow.
We got low expectations.
Bring us some more pounders, we need more PPI. Tickle Jimmy's brains, going all too far. Jimmy's wearing dickies to drive the girls insane. Oh no. No. We got low expectations. We got low expectations. We got low expectations. We got low expectations. 20, pounders to go.
We got low expectations.
Sitting on the beach in the pile of snow. We got low expectations. We will pay us blue ribbon. As you can probably tell, our music is not good, but it's a whole heck of a lot of fun to play. So let me tell you a little bit about this. Has anybody ever heard the action? Look at Roger with the action. See, we got to tell you a quick story because this is the funny part, right? You gotta really kind of get with us here on this one because, you know, when I first started talking about low expectations with people kind of thought I was a negative guy. I was like, negative guy? What are you talking about, negative guy? I'm not being negative. I'm being realistic. I'm me. If you're disappointed, I think you maybe come into this relationship with just a little bit too much of an expectation, right? So here we go. I'm going to give you the background. I'm from Dixmont, Maine. It's a little tiny town. I'm a gas station attendant. It's been a lifelong dream. Of course, I had to wait till everybody else that ever graduated high school left before I could get one. But once I got one, let me tell you what, I take great pride in what I do. I don't talk much. Now here's the thing. I disappoint everybody on a regular basis. So the beauty of this relationship is if you have expectations and you come into it, I might have to reintroduce myself the first time you express disappointment. Well, let me ask you this, where do we all get these expectations? Big house, new cars, beautiful kids, perfect families, perfect lawns, perfect jobs, perfect world, utopia. Where do we get that from? Come on, let somebody ask you something. If all we ever expected was a TP and a horse to ride, we don't think we're doing pretty good right now, would we? Let me ask you what. Crank to spank.
Spank, crank.
Spanky holiday.
Spank, holiday.
Spank to crank.
Crank, spank.
Spanky holiday.
Spanky holiday.
We have come to play and have some fun today. Crank to spank.
Spank, crank.
Spanky holiday.
Spank, holiday.
Crank to spank.
Spank, crank.
Spanky holiday.
Spank, holiday.
Low expectations is what we got. Jimmy and Roger in the crank to spank.
Spank, crank.
Spanky holiday.
Spanky holiday.
Crank to spank.
Spank, crank.
Spanky holiday.
Spank, holiday.
Now that was the beginning right there of a band called, you guessed it, Spanky Holiday. You know, let me ask you a quick question. How many of you out there, and thanks again, once again, for all of you coming with low expectations, that's right. So, let me ask you a quick question. How many of you have never, or maybe prevented yourself from doing something you always wanted to do because you're afraid you weren't going to be good at it? Well, let me tell you what, I always wanted to be in a band, but there's a couple different problems with that. I don't know how to play any of the instruments, I can't sing, and I'm not really all that good looking, so strike three, you're out until you practice back. Spanky holiday. We are bad. Not in a good way. So we don't have to turn the instruments on. So that's cool. We can do it. So here's something that's always cracking me up. Guys out there, how many of you ever tried to impress a lady in order to have her go out with you or spend time with you or just even smile at you? How many of you have been in a bar in which maybe you shouldn't have been at, way over tipping, because someone smiled at you? Let me ask you a question, gentlemen. Are you much different than you were when you were 8 years old? I'm going to guess probably not. Now let me ask you a question, ladies out there. When you really think about it, what did you dream of your whole entire life when you were growing up? Yes, that's right, your husband. Prince Charming, Richard Gere. And look what you got. So the next time you're sitting there and you're thinking about, wow, you're talking about all this stuff that your husband does or does not do, and you're expressing disappointment, and just think about it. He did not become somebody other than who he is because you liked him. Lower your expectations. If you expect nothing, you can't be disappointed. Let's think about it for a second. If you were going to play a song about nothing, you'd probably go something like this. This is a rough version of Roger's ventriloquist mind.
It's a honest there on the TV screen. I know she must have been about 83. Thought I could see a thong, and my thoughts were oh so wrong, 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 wrong. And I knew it wouldn't be long till she was with me, yeah, me, singing, I love Betty White. Really dug her on the golden girls. I love Betty White. Maybe someday she'll love me too. Oh, Roger. I walked up to her and I didn't know my name. She said, it's okay, Roger, they're all the same. Said, Betty, can I take you home where we can be alone? Oh, Roger. And the next shift moving on, she was with me, yeah, me, singing, I love Betty White. Maybe someday she'll love me too. Well, I love Betty White. I really dug her on the golden girls. I love Betty White. Maybe someday she'll love me too. Thank you, Betty White.
We love Betty. Why can't you be in a band that's terrible? I don't like it. So, here's what we got for you out there now. Groupies. Roger, we need a couple groupies. Not real groupies, of course. We need people willing to pretend to be groupies.
Backstage passes with benefits.
That's right, Roger. So if you've ever wanted to do something that was so horrible and so bad, not in the sense of bad or horrible, but in the sense of just quality, join us in making Low Expectations by Spanky Holiday. Jimmy and Roger. The way life should be. Low expectations. Hold on, Roger, and don't let go. Sound familiar, anybody? Ready? Yes, you want that one out there, don't you? You want this one coming up. You know what it is. 1, 2, 3. You hear it all around you. Good singing gone bad. And Jimmy and Roger. And
That band was bad.
My mind goes back to Jenny Lee. And who knows who told me? Hold on, Roger, and don't let go. You're gonna find it on a beach full of snow. My mind goes back to Jenny Lee, and who knows
Who told me?
Hold on, Roger, and don't let go. You're gonna find it on a beach full of snow. Roger needs someone to serve him a slow gin. Hold on, Roger, one's on its way. And you won't have to beg her for you to stay. And you find you're tipping too much for. Hey, hold on, Roger, and don't let go. You're gonna find it on a beach
With snow.
My mind goes back to Jenny Lee and Uno's
And stays there.
Thank you, Jenny Lee. Is that still recording?
I think it started.